Alafia, Alafia, Alafia. Ekabo. Ekabo family. Ekabo means welcome. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Peace, love, and light, peace, love, and light, peace, love, and light only. Welcome to the House of Confirmations. Y'all know what time it is. It is the magical hour. I'm Omitola. I'm a divine and healing reader. And I'm bringing you messages from spirit, messages from the oracle board. Ashe Baba Oyeyemi is busy with orders, busy working on family orders. Thank you so much, Baba. I decided that I would go live and bring family the messages. Yes, family, Ashe. Come on in, family. Y'all know what time it is. It's time to get in your business, but for a reason. For a reason. Who else better has a solution for our problems? Spirit. Yes, there are times we want to vent. Yes, there are times that we want to be heard, but we don't want to get caught in repeating the same situations over and over again, going through the same experiences in life, trying to gain the lesson from that experience. So, yes, Alafia Wanda, come on in. So, yes, as we love to have people that we can vent to, talk to, make sure that you are not trauma bonding. Okay, that's very important. That's very important. Alafia, Nicole, Miss G, we haven't heard from you in a while, but it's glad to see you in the house. Family, the oracles are out. All the information is posted below. So it's kind of covering our board a little bit. Been trying to give you all an angle so you all could see just how big and extensive this oracle board is, y'all. But do know the oracles are out. Is that Miss Rhonda on Usher board? Okay, we see you, Mother of the Church. We got your sister in you as mothers of the church. What a blessing. Ashe family, come on in on this Saturday. Ashe. Come on in, family. Alafia. You're booking a mini reading. Okay, family. So that means we have 9 slots left. And family, we do have early obligations, so there may be a cutoff incorporated. But y'all know we so sweet. We so sweet on y'all. Y'all be having us on for 4 hours, and we be talking about, all right, cut off. So family, I'm gonna go ahead and update how many slots are left. I don't even know if I can reach it. Oh, excuse me, papyrus. Let's see. I'm gonna get the long finger thingies, phalange thingies, so I can. I'm gonna just let y'all know how many slots are up. We have 9 slots left, family. Do know that we may have to incorporate a cutoff. Okay, family. We just may have to. Alafia Miss Sade Potts. We've been doing so much work for you guys. I just feel like asking you, okay, what time is your reading book? I don't even know do you got another reading book? Are we caught up with readings with you guys? We've been doing so much. If y'all see me fixing my lashes and makeup and things, doing live broadcasts and doing readings, it's gonna happen. Okay. I've got many messages, many others have contacted me and said, oh my God, stop fixing yourself. Stop fixing your makeup on live. You look so pretty. Remain professional. I'm like, uh-huh. But if a spirit come down and feel like they want to play in some hair and play in some makeup, and I dare y'all to get Oshun out of the mirror. So if y'all see, yes, we are caught up. Thank you, Sade, because the days be running together and it'd be like, have we gone to Sade? And you're not the only one. Everyone gets that. Oh my God, y'all. A little transparency. We're about to get into prayer and get into the readings, but this was a hectic week. This is a week where I had the nerve. I love you, Miss Danielle. Shout out to you. Shout out to those business owners that is getting that business work, that business juju done. I don't know what type of witch. I know y'all done jumped like 3 stories. Welcome to Oh Me time. I don't know what type of witches like to do juju on a relationship, on other people, men or girls, trying to jar people, freeze people, but don't know how to get no business off the ground. Good evening, Miss Bree. Alafia Kasan to you. I ain't never seen so many witches and warlocks and spiritualists and brujas that could conjure up a jar and put you in a freezer, but talk to them about a business, owning a business. They want to look at you like you better go fill out an application. You better go get a vendors list. Man, we had businesses before vendors list. We've had markets and marketplace before drop shipping. Okay, best believe Candy Lady made guap. The Sock Man made guap. Okay, the people at the concession stands. Okay, on park football games, the community football games, the community park. You got your little T-ball players, and that concession stand was popping. Okay, they made guap. I ain't never seen so many spiritualists don't have their own market. And we're not talking about a spiritual market. We're not saying if you are a spiritualist, you're supposed to be selling sage. You're supposed to be selling readings. No, if you're a spiritualist, then if you know that you have a green thumb and you're supposed to be gardening, use your spirituality to propel your growth with growing, with farming, with gardening. If you know you are a dancer, use your spirituality to fulfill you in dancing, being able to reap your rewards and to see wealth from dancing, being able to get booked to perform, to dance at whatever weddings, birthday parties, you know. If you're a singer, use your spirituality to propel you and grow you and let your singing be a gift. Singing is healing. A lot of people need singing. People in a hospital fighting cancer, that's therapeutic for them. They have music therapy. For you musicians out there, being a spiritual doesn't mean you only read cards, you only read crystal balls, you only talk to spirit. That's not the only way we heal. Some people have healing hands. Some people have healing voices. Some people energy is just confidence. Some people can lay hands on, can just hug someone. Some people can cook a good meal and heal someone. Someone can heal someone through their cooking, through feeding them. There are many forms of healing. There's many ways of healing that's needed, family. So when you're on your spiritual journey, make sure that you are being authentic. Make sure you're not mimicking and doing these things like it's a costume. Okay, because just because you see your oracle board with a whole bunch of different reading styles, best believe these reading forms were one passed down. Okay, they weren't Googled. Okay, today all these decks don't know the whole book, didn't read the whole book to know what the cards was saying. The gift was passed down. So do know when you're on your spiritual journey, make sure you are being authentic. If spirit is talking to you and saying that you need to walk people dogs, don't be ignoring spirit because you think spirit is telling you to collect crystals and sell crystals because that's what you're seeing everybody else post saying. That's what your homegirls at work are saying. Follow spirit because who know you may become the new dog whisperer, become a millionaire. All the celebrities are bringing their dogs to you because you just got a way with them that nobody else is. Take your spiritual journey authentically. Don't be in here shooking and jiving and thinking it's a cool club. You finna get a Letterman's jacket. This is not no sorority. This is not no fraternity. Okay, they put confusion in what we did when it came to initiation and when it came to cults, the root word of culture. Okay, your culture, the cult. Okay, the priesthood, the ancient ways. So don't think spirituality when you see people dealing with herbs, dealing with the elements, dealing with spirit. As don't think that it's just a trending topic or it's a phase or a fad. You'll get your whole generation fucked up trying to shook and jive in this shit. Make sure you are being authentic. If you take a spiritual journey and spirit tell you to be a teacher, that's your role. That's your destiny. That doesn't mean those readers are fake because you wanted to hear when was you gonna become initiated, when was you gonna become a voodoo priest. You wanted to hear that you was a reader. You wanted to hear that you could read people in cards. That don't mean these readers fake because your spirit said that you're supposed to be a teacher. Your spirit said you supposed to make pies. You supposed to be a seamstress. You supposed to be the neighborhood daycare. You supposed to be the neighborhood watchman. Some of y'all are pastors and preachers. Some of y'all are deacons. Some of y'all are prophets. Some of y'all are dreamers. You get messages when you sleep. You're not always awoke when you're getting messages for. Half of y'all just trying to commune with cards, and then when you go to sleep, you're not setting up any type of protection, any type of cleanses to where you can be in tune with your dreams. Be authentic on your spiritual journey. Don't come on no spiritual journey shaking and driving. Don't come on no spiritual journey getting beads, getting waist beads because you see everybody named mama with us. Some of us was wearing these things before y'all knew about it. Okay? Be authentic. If spirit say you're supposed to be the sherbet queen, get to making sherbets. That don't mean you're less powerful than the next person. Just because your gift is singing doesn't mean you're less powerful than a reader. That is a gift, family. Y'all are missing it. You cannot get initiated into being a reader. Yes, they have priesthoods for readers, but you get initiated doesn't make you a reader. Okay, studying up on the godparents doesn't make you a reader. That is an innate gift. That's in the blood. That's God's chosen gift for you. Just like everybody can't go out there and dunk donks. Okay, not everybody gonna go out there and 360 and put it through the hoop. Not everybody was blessed with those skills. Some people just got it. Okay. Some people was just blessed, can run fast. Naturally, track is for them. That's their gift. And then guess what, y'all? Just like some people can sing and some people can't, some people can read and some people can't. Does that mean you cannot hear your spirit? Every person has access to their own ancestors. You have to go through the cleansings and the healings to be able to clarify the messages, to be able to download them, to be able to interpret them, translate them. But if you're not a reader, does not mean you cannot hear your own ancestors. Does not mean that you cannot hear your own spirit guides that was designated to you at birth. Just because your destiny was to say you're going to come down here and read people does not mean you cannot hear your own spirit speaking to you. Okay? We don't want y'all to get confused on these journeys. We are getting y'all aligned and tuned so you all are able to exercise your spirit. And yes, those are there. There are those that came down here destined, predestined to be readers, do work for others, to prophetize to others, okay, to speak over others, to heal others. Hell, everybody can't break hair. Everybody can't do hair. Ooh, y'all so hard up on hair braiders. Does that mean a female not finna have herself together because she don't know how to do hair? No, she finna go what? She finna go book. I don't think y'all hear me. I don't think y'all at church tonight. If a woman do not know how to do hair, that does not mean she's gonna walk around town looking a hot mess. Guess what she's gonna do? She's gonna go book. She's gonna go book an appointment to get her hair done by what? By someone who can do her hair. And then guess what? You got those that can do some styles. And if there's a style they want, they're going to go to someone who can do that style. Then you have some people that can do hair and just can't deal with people. They can't be with people all day. They can't take everybody's attitude. They can't take everybody's energy. So yes, they may do hair, but they only going to do a select few that they choose to do hair for and still go book and get their hair done. Are y'all here? Are y'all listening? Is this starting to make sense? Because we don't want people awakening to spiritual gifts to think it reading is your only spiritual gift. Some of y'all asses can climb walls and we will never know because you're limiting yourself to a tarot deck. Some of y'all could probably levitate, but you ain't never took enough time to just breathe and not deal with anyone. Just be to yourself. Some of y'all could probably astral travel. Some of y'all could probably make the best concoctions, the best healing herbs. Some of y'all probably get the best massages. That's probably, we don't even probably need cast out here. It's probably some of y'all who could touch people, mend bones, mend people broken bones back together. So, but how would we know? Because we need people taking authentic spiritual journeys. That's how we will know. That's how we will know when our people authentically have their gifts. If you are a reader, you've been reading way before other people start talking about reading. If you're a reader, you know you hear messages while other people are talking. Certain readers, we know what we go through as readers. Y'all think we listen to y'all. We hearing like a whole nother translation coming out of y'all mouth that spirit is really telling us. It ain't had nothing to do with buying a tarot deck. But people who are exercising their gifts, they are choosing how they want to channel, how they want to commune. Some ways work better than others. There was a time I was in jail and I was reading with checker pieces. Okay? There wasn't no tarot deck in there. Checker pieces. And then the girls got mad because I was taking up their checker piece game. And I had to do it without checker pieces because Spirit was telling me I had to do a certain amount of people if I want to get up out of there. I had to read a certain amount of people. I'm sitting there like, I'm not initiated. I'm not initiated. I don't have my electors. I'm not initiated. They said, ma'am, you want to get out? I said, yes. Okay, I'll start reading people. The correction officers. The police transporting me to the next jail, reading him. He in the front seat crying. I done pulled up his son, brought up names. Yeah, when you really with spirit, when you really in tune with spirit, sitting in a jail cell, not trusting their food, not eating their food, not trusting their water. So you're basically fasting, ain't ate nothing or drunk nothing. I was pulling up people's names. People was passing out in there. Okay, guards was coming into my cell to sit with me. Know when you are being authentic. Please. If grandma's saying get in there and cook, stop trying to buy tarot decks and read for people, and you can't even cook for your family daily. Okay? I hope y'all are getting this messages because some of y'all started off good and then y'all get lost. Y'all get lost and frustrated because you want to know why the counter work that you got from your godparents, you try to do it too. Why it ain't working for the next person you trying to do for. You wondering why you done got 3 months worth of readings and now you trying to go read people and wondering why you don't have the same success as the people reading you. You get a couple of rituals. Now you got a Facebook page giving rituals to other people and wondering why you don't have the same success rates as them. Because our journey was authentic. That's why. Our journeys are authentic. That's why. There's times we'll do a ritual. 3 days later, got to wake up in the middle of the night. You're hearing messages. Got to go take something outside. Got to go break something. Got to go throw something out the window. Got to go light something. Somebody's asking for this. The next day, the Orisha you summoned, they want this. The ancestor you called on, they want this. That ritual didn't end just when that candle was lit. That wasn't it. Some of y'all out here mimicking. Y'all watching what other people doing and think you could just do it too. When we do our live rituals, trust us, the work is not just done there. We are doing other things. We are listening to other messages. Ebo died when Ebo has died. So we hope that you're getting these messages, because I didn't even come on here to bring these messages. I did. I'm obedient to spirit. Whatever they need to say will be said through me as an obedient vessel. But I didn't come on here planned with anything to say. Just planned to give readings. People are sent in for readings. People are booking their readings right now and are waiting to get in their reading. But if spirit wanted this to be said, they know me. They know I'm the floodgates of heaven. Omitola, water. I'm like water. You can't hold water back. It's gonna be told. It's gonna be said. Take your spiritual journey serious, period. Whether you are a reader, medium, okay, practitioner, healer, herbalist, singer, gardener, seamstress, mother, father, brother, sister, everyone has a spirit. Just because your reading to say you need to be initiated doesn't mean you don't have a spirit. You still got a spirit. So yes, you can still spiritually partake in the culture, in a tradition. Now, I hope those messages was given clear. I know others. I know we coming in. I know everybody's enjoying everybody's energy. I know we're talking and congregating in a church service. But I hope these messages didn't go over your ears. I hope this reached each and every person it was supposed to reach. Ashe. Okay, family, we have not been ignoring you all. Okay. Ashe. Queen B, Miss Bree Holloman, we see you are manifesting. Go ahead and make a wish and be specific. Please be specific, you all, when you all are manifesting. For example, don't be asking spirit for money. Don't be lighting candles and buying all these client call baths, money soaps, and all you did was ask for money. If you felt too sick that day, why are you upset? If you only got enough money to pay half the bills and not all the bills, why are you mad? If you only got enough money to go to work 3 days out of the week instead of the whole week, why are you upset? All you asked for was money. You didn't say what amount, how much, how often, in what form, in what way. You didn't say none of that. You didn't go through all of that. You just saw people say, or you saw the Google say, oh, get you a green candle. These are money herbs. Light it and say what you want. And that's it. That's all you know. Be authentic. You know what the fuck you got going on. You know you need money for Pampers, wipes, for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the rest of the week. You know you need money to get back and forth for the rest of the week until the paycheck. That's what the fuck y'all supposed to be saying on those money candles. You want to manifest what you really need. You need bill money. Say it. How much is the bill? Say how much you need. And then when do you need it? Don't be mad if that bill money come 5 months later. Did you say you needed it by tomorrow? Did you say you needed it by next week or by the 1st or by the 3rd? Or did you just say you need bill money? Don't be mad if bill money come 9 months later in a whole nother place after you got evicted and kicked out. You didn't say all that. That's what we mean by take your journey serious. Learn, train, grow, go through experience. The first time I ever did work for someone else or readings with someone else was when actual initiated people was sending people my way. When priests and priestesses was calling my phone saying, hey, I'm sending this person to you for this. That's when that started. It never was a page made for readings, for spirituality. That was something I knew I had within my family as a gift. But how I knew it was for my gifts was supposed to be used for others, I was called. I was chosen. Literally called. People that's been doing this a long time calling me saying, I got 2 people I'm sending to you. I'm like, what the fuck? When I say I was doing reading, they was following spirit. They said, well, my spirit said you are supposed to read this person. You are supposed to do work for this person. Be authentic. We do in this house. It's a lot of people that's been sent other places. Sometimes I'll be looking at Baba like, you can do that. I see you do that. And Baba will be like, I know, but spirit said this person is good for them. This is best for them. So don't think there's ever ego and just money involved. Can't just be doing shit for money. You don't know what spirit you working for. You can't just be in the business to heal because of the money that comes from it. You don't know who you're healing for. You'll end up healing somebody that did something to your ancestors down the line. You know, end up healed the motherfuckers that sold your people off into slavery. Because you ain't in fucking tune. You ain't really listening to no spirit. You just going off the book and what the cards say. You ain't heard spirit give you problems and tell you, this ain't the one. You ain't never battle with spirit about wanting to give somebody a message and they say, want to help somebody and they say, see somebody struggling, they ain't got the money, you want to do something for them for free and spirit like, they don't know, they don't deserve it. They ain't worth that blessing. They're going through a punishment. That's how in tune with spirit you got to be. You got to be in tune enough to be moved. Okay? To be obedient. To know, whether this person got money or not, I got to tell them this. Be authentic on your spiritual journey. When you're manifesting, be specific. Stop asking for a love life and they give you a pet fish and you think you got a sorry ass love life. That fish love you. That fish been sending you positive energy all day. Be specific. You want a man? What type of man? What does he do? What does he offer? Don't just be, please God, send me a man. And then you don't like the mailman, the trash man, the barman, the lawn man. You done went through all those men and don't like them. Because you was never specific in the first place. And if you can't be specific on your journey, then you're not really here. You're just automatic. You're just living on autopilot. Just trying to get to the days. Just get through the days, get through the weeks, whatever. You're just existing. You're not living. If you can't be specific with your petitions, if you can't be specific with your manifestations, then you ain't here, love. You've just been existing and floating in mid-air. If you can't get in front of a ritual or a candle or yourself and speak out your mouth exactly what you need right now and how you need it and why you need it and when you need it and what time you need it, you're not as involved in your life as you thought you was. If someone come to you right now and say, what do you want out of a relationship? And you say you don't know. If someone comes to you right now and say, what do you want to be in business for? Stop asking for money. Stop asking for money. Just be honest. You want another job. Anybody can get money. Anybody can be employed. You ain't got to ask spirit for money and they got temp services. They got applications. You can go online to find you a job. You ain't got to ask spirit for that. You ain't got to ask spirit for money and you can go apply for a job. You can go look on Indeed.com. So if you ask your spirit for money, obviously it's because you don't want to go through these application people. You don't want to go through these temp services. You don't want to go through and apply and get hired through these folks. If you go on the spirit of money, that means you are asking spirit to work through you, to use you. You are using yourself as a vessel. You are becoming a creator of your life. You are going to make the terms and conditions of how you make money. So if you can't tell spirit how you want the money to come, and you just want the money to come good through a job, be a better employee. Get to work on time. Stop being late. Stop talking about shit. Stop talking shit about people on break. You can do that and get a raise and get promoted. You ain't gotta go to Spirit for that. If you just want a steady job and you don't want nobody to mess with you, don't mess with nobody. Don't go to work and get in people's business. Focus. Find extra stuff to do. That's how you get chosen. For those who want to know how do you get promoted, ask for extra stuff to do at work. Go beyond what's asked for. If you just need a stable job, if you just need benefits and just want to make sure that you're getting Medicaid, and you just want to make sure that you got insurance, medical insurance for the children, be a good fucking employee. Stop begging for a job, but then when you get there, you a horrible ass employee. Now, if you want to build generational wealth, if you want to have something to pass down through your lineage to your descendants, if you want to see the true power of your ashe, your gifts, your mouth, what you're capable of, what type of God you are in this realm, what can you create? Yeah, go to your ancestors. Ask them to bless your business, bless you with a business, bless you with business ideas. Show you what the family business was. Ask them, what was the family doing 900 years ago? Just show them. Be authentic. Authentic to where you can be real. Y'all, my relationship with the Most High is like no other. I was raised in the Bible, grew up in the Bible, raised in church, but my personal relationship with the Most High is like no other. I done been back and forth with this man intimately, woman, entity. I've been back and forth. I've been open. I've been transparent. I've never been fake. I said exactly what was on my mind and heart, as harsh as it may have been, as many curse words as it's been. I've been humble enough to go to the Most High and ask for a dick. I knew I didn't want to be a hoe. I knew I was single. I know I didn't want to get a whole car just because I got out of a relationship. I didn't want to ruin my reputation. I went to the Most High. He sent me the best of it. Be authentic. So, Miss Nicole, we have that you sit in for a mini reading. And Miss Bree, I do pray for your donation and your tip. May that donation go to bless your manifestations, and may that tip return back to you 5 million fold, harming no one on his way. Family, we're about to get into readings. Do know that we have 9 slots left. There was a donation sick the other day by Julie Synthron, and I'm going to add your tip to it so we can get into a group reading, family. So if you all want to donate towards a group reading, you can. Ashe, OB readings, ladies, women, we hope that you all have wrapped your head. Oh, Baba smells so good, y'all. Oh my goodness.
Lafayette family, a couple. Pray that y'all went on ahead and unplugged, disconnected yourself from the matrix. Beautiful messages. Omitola, I just want to share. I do pray. I know y'all getting your hair wrapped on, get ready for this prayer.
Nicole says she's wrapped. I say
she ready.
She ready. I say, family says I feel Jesus says
I do pray mothers of the church holding it down. Pray that everyone took those messages in. It is very serious that we find our niche and stop trying to be everything else. There's a law, thou shalt not covet. Do not want what somebody else have.
I hope y'all can hear Baba.
That is your 10th commandment. Thou shalt not covet. Don't walk around somebody because you think they look fly with their juju stuff, so now you want to wear juju stuff but don't know how to rock the juju stuff. Or should I say work the juju stuff? You're working it irresponsibly.
Yeah.
You just look cool with it. You're doing it because everyone else is doing it. Your gifts may not be with juju items. Not everybody comes in here and get a reading and told go find juju items and work with it. Some of you are told go sit in the temple. Some of you are told go sit your ass in a church. Some of you are told just be in nature. You don't have to go and do readings. Not everyone is told in this house that they are readers. There's 144,000 priests and 1/3 of the chosen. You don't have to be 144,000. There's a third chosen.
Yeah, and to be just to be quite honest with me, if you ever try and find out if you're a reader or not, as if you know how to naturally know how to read.
Yeah, initiation does not get you to be a reader. That's different. That's a different gift.
Absolutely, family. For those who've been asking us for classes on becoming a reader, that's strictly on you come in, we have to see if you're a real reader, and then we will offer classes.
Right, sharpening your gifts as a reader, but not making you a reader out the blue. Your family ain't known for that. I say. Oh, me tutu, oh not tutu, ele tutu, tutu agungun, tutu arisha. Olùdẹ́mọ̀ ìmọ̀júbà gbogbo ìkọlẹ̀ ọ̀sẹ̀ ńbàlọ́sẹ̀ olùdẹ́mọ̀ ìmọ̀júbà ìbára sọ̀rọ̀ mọ̀júbà gẹ́lẹ́ mi wọ̀ ìbára sọ̀rọ̀ mọ̀júbà mi kò ní ìbára sọ̀rọ̀ mọ̀júbà bàbá rẹ̀ kò ìbára sọ̀rọ̀ mọ̀júbà ẹ̀gbọ́n yẹyẹ ìbára sọ̀rọ̀ mọ̀júbà ọ̀yàrá tìǹtì ẹ̀bẹ̀ ẹ̀gbọ́n bàbá ẹ̀bá yẹyẹ mọ̀júbà ọ̀gbọ̀nọ̀là mọ̀júbà olùṣègùn mọ̀júbà gbà mọ̀júbà gọ̀ọ̀dẹ̀ mọ̀júbà ajẹ́bọ̀là mọ̀júbà akínwùmí kíkà máa ṣe òfin ẹ̀dẹ̀ olùṣègùn kíkà máa ṣe tìfọ̀lágbà oyètúnjì kíkà máa ṣe ọba adẹ́fún nàìjíríà oyètúnjì ìwé orí ìwé láti ìwé ayọ̀ ìyọ̀wọ̀ kọ́sì ikú kọ́sì ọ̀pọ̀ kọ́sì wàhálà kọ́sì transition kọ́sì formidable kọ́sì witchcraft kọ́sì ògbólógbò kọ́sì anything that comes against our destiny àṣẹ àdúgbò ẹni máa ní every person try to be ìwé ọ̀.
Àṣẹ àdúgbò. All right, Nicole, you've been waiting patiently. Adukwe. Okay, so we have another mini reading book. So after Nicole, we have Tori Fleetwood. Family, please remember your order. As you all can see, spirit is already heavy. Please remember your own order. Okay. We have Miss Nicole G first. And then we have Tori Fleetwood. Okay, family, and we will be getting to group reading if it doesn't get too late. If it does get too late, tomorrow Monday? No, Monday. Monday, we know for sure we will be going live. So Miss Bree, that tip you sent, love, Miss Beautiful Goddess, make sure that you are tuning in. Just like and follow the page because you never know where we're going to go live. And so you can get those messages from the group reading that you help donate towards. Ashe. Are y'all ready, family?
Now everything is changed. I send them shop. I don't need the change. I'm not a Yahoo. I don't have evidence in me. You're a job of the change. My phone. Say somebody job on my phone. Yes, my phone. My phone.
Oh, I'm at the bar one of Baba Candles.
Quarter pass. So she very high. After one, original tomato extra. Quarter pass. So she very high.
I know we're about to get into you all's messages, but when I say spirit is bringing messages, I'm going to say this and get into their readings. We have Nicole G. Nicole, let me go ahead and get your first name, maiden last name, and your life path number because you are not a newbie. Okay, and what deck you want to get your mini reading from? You know, we have the Orisha O has, the Orisha Tarot, the oldest deck reading in our house of confirmations. Shout out to Meta Netu, has been holding it down for since I was born. And then we have the Juicy True Love Tarot. Okay. Juicy. The Juicy True Love Tarot. Speaking of your relationships, love life. And you don't have to be in a relationship to get a true love. If you're rating into relationship is shitty to get a love reading, do better. Okay. That relationship was supposed to be read before it happened, before you met the person, when you met the person, after them you met the person. Come on, y'all. That's like waiting till you buy the car to go get the license. Some of that went over y'all head, you know. And then we have the Messenger Oracle, okay? A beautiful message, great messages from your spirit guides, from the messengers. All right? So let us know which deck you want to get your mini reading from because you're not a newbie at all. And thank you. Spirit's gonna bring it back. They're like, honey, I really heard the word helper, but see, I can't talk to y'all like our spirits. Some spirits talk to me. Y'all really be quiet. But they said some of y'all ungrateful. I done heard the word ungrateful. Some of the bitches. Excuse my language. Spirit is really saying there's a lot of ungratefulness in this house, and I don't think they just talking about people. Period. I think this could be some of y'all. Let's just be honest. Spirit said you're ungrateful. Spirit said you don't forgot what the fuck you prayed about 2 years ago, 10 years before that, 12 days after that, 2 weeks ago, yesterday night, 3 seconds ago. They say y'all forget that your thoughts are not just thoughts. Your questions out loud are not just questions out loud. Talking is not just talking. Spirit actually hears this and translates it and communicates it to the different other frequencies and molecules and hertz and waves that are throughout the universe. That shit is being transferred. Okay, your ancestors can hear that, your spirit guides can hear that. So whether you're just having a random conversation, whether you're just playing, whether you're just venting in your feelings, you're looking ungrateful, bitching and crying about something when you know 2 years ago you didn't even have that to bitch and cry about. You was just crying on your knees begging for a car. Then they get you a car. You mad because the car acting up over there. They don't know no cars that don't mess up. Anything man-made can what? Can malfunction. I hope y'all know that. If God didn't create it, that's why I love herbs. That's why I love being an herbalist. Because I know if God created it, it's on point. God created me. God created my husband. My ancestors. I know we kind of on point. The car, yeah, you're going to maintenance that bitch. Yes, you're going to have to go get a tune-up. Stop bitching and crying. You asked for it. Y'all sitting here crying, whining, down and scrolling on timeline, seeing puppies and shit. Then you get one and crying because you got to clean up after. Yes, you have to clean up after a puppy. Stop trying to get one just because they're cute. Remember what you prayed for when y'all asked for these relationships. When you asked to be married, that's a responsibility. You just don't tell another motherfucker what to do. That's not a marriage. A marriage is actually being compatible, being a helpmate, being a teammate, being a partner, playing a role. What do you have to offer? We do a lot of asking what the men have to offer, whereas women, what do we have to offer besides being able to have sex and get pregnant? What else are we offering? Half of them could cook and clean. Half of them know how to wash and fold their own clothes. So just saying here, just saying, remember what you're praying for and what you're asking for. All right, Spirit, I think they got that message. Y'all don't have to be my hallelujah choir because I hear the rest of my spirits and my ancestors hallelujah me. I can see them in their rocker chairs chiefing on their pipes. My ancestors had pipes. They smoked out of the wooden pipes. I see them now with their legs crossed, puffing on their pipe. Yeah, that's my granddad. My great granddad. Be careful what you ask for. Be prepared what you ask for. Be ready for what you ask for. Remember what you asked for. Don't y'all hate ungrateful children? Don't y'all hate spoiling them and getting them gifts for Christmas and birthday because they get real ungrateful real quick? Sounds like they mimicking some of y'all. And girl, you really that bold to get in the relationship deck right now? As spirit is this hot? All right. I feel like you can go skydiving. You will get a relationship reading in this moment. I'm sweating. Girl, you a bold one. You must be young. You just so young and sweethearted, aren't you? You don't know no better. She don't know no better, y'all. Half y'all sitting scared the book of reading, period. Listen in the spirit. Don't be scared. Go ahead, come on up to this altar, spirit speaking to you. You need the honest truth. And I'm not a mother yet. You may be hearing some mothers talking to you. You may be seeing some mothers here, but I'm not a mother yet. Okay? I am your sister. Ashe? I am your sister. Ashe. Maybe your mothers are speaking through me to get to you. So yes, you can talk to your ancestors. Yes, you can get the truth from your great mothers. I am not a mother yet, y'all. It's coming soon. Okay. Yeah, everybody on Pins and News are like, damn, they booking right now. Y'all ain't gonna wait till the fussing over. That's what y'all get. Some of y'all trying to wait till the fussing's over. These ain't my fussings, baby. I don't live with you. I don't know what you're doing. We'll meet him. We'll lay in messages. Ooh, messages want to talk. Ooh, y'all, we gotta get off this live. We want to find a way to get off this live because spirit is speaking, honey. They were speaking earlier with the crystal ball. I did see that earlier. Okay, she want to be inside the gate. No problem, love. Yeah, she chose Love Deck. Y'all saw it. I didn't say it. I didn't choose it. I didn't recommend it. I didn't show special attention to it. She walked that way on her own. Y'all watched it. Now, ma'am, they already calling you ma'am. I can do. Let me douse myself. Ooh, where is that F phone? That Castria? I need yes. Y'all wake up. Wake up. Wake up. There you go. Wake up, babies. Y'all stop running from the love that she ain't did nothing to y'all. That's y'all choosing sorry ass men and women. Y'all ain't running from them niggas like y'all running from that love that. Y'all still running into them niggas' fists and hands. But running from the love deck. Maybe y'all need to run into a love deck so y'all can get saved and turned around and sent the right way. Just saying. Maybe if y'all was running to your spirits about love, we just gonna pray for it. We're gonna pray for it all. Fix it, spirit. Jesus, you too. Jesus done did a lot of work in his time. Y'all be acting like Jesus ain't did nothing for some of y'all. The pirates really? Sands done fell. Just all right, Sands done caught the Holy Ghost and passed out, I guess. Somebody, can we get a white sheet? One of my voodoo dolls that my son Trey stole by hand for me done fell off the oracle table. He just caught the spirit and moved. I know I said wake up, but I ain't know he was gonna crawl off the table. All right, Miss Nicole G. Oh, excuse me, Nicole George. Papa Legba. Wait a minute. All right. I pray it's good messages. I pray it's positive messages. I never want to pray for negative, messages for anyone. Never that. Not that petty, y'all. I'm the petty that don't have no filter. Just to say stuff that others people trying to find the guts to say. That's the petty I got. Papa Legba Yeshua, we come to you on behalf of Nicole George. We ask for great messages on behalf of her love life, on behalf of her relationship. Do not block us, do not trick us. Lay our messages, lay our blessings. Ashe. Ashe. Oh, a lot of cards are coming. Ashe. Well, a lot of cards are coming. Spirit is already letting me know that you one of them that got to be told the same thing over and over too. I guess they don't want. They already know me. They already know the vessel they're using, so they let me know this one got to be told the same thing over and over again to get it. They telling them. They already learn. They're saying you don't use your own intuition. You don't use your own gut feeling. You don't go off what you know. You don't go off what you learn. You don't go off what already happened. It's kind of like you're not learning from mistakes. They're saying you the one that got to be told shit over and over again, and sometimes that's not good. That's not a good way to be, because you don't want to have to be experiencing the same hurt just to know you can heal. You don't want to be experiencing the same pain just to know that you can heal. Over and over again. Great ancestors, we come to you on behalf of Nicole George. We ask for great messages on behalf of her relationships, on behalf of her love life. Oria yo shun kawakabi esiwa bakoso. Shango, we come to you on behalf of Nicole George. We ask for great messages on behalf of Nicole George. Ella Damari, we come to you on behalf of Nicole George. We ask for great messages on behalf of her relationship. Ashe. Just gonna tell it like it is. Just gonna relay the message. I mean, I really, what? Whew. I'm trying not to put myself in the reading. They want me to keep me out of it. They just want me to just relay the message, okay? Not gonna get my emotions in this, not gonna, just gonna relay the message. Because at this point, I personally don't know what else you need to be told. I personally don't know. But this is personally not me. This is you. So.
All right, Papa, you about to get nosy. Hold on.
Okay. Just can you peek from your angle?
Yeah, I'm about to peek.
Okay, but yeah, I gotta calm down before I relay these messages. Tuesday. And you know who she is, right?
Mm-mm. Got it. It's been a long time since we talked to you in the inbox, right?
Uh-huh. Right. So that's why you see why I had to just gather myself.
Nicole, we need to see you in the inbox anyway. I think you know your reading.
Why?
Dang.
Did you just want to say, hey? Did you miss us?
We miss you too.
Did you?
But you know what this is about.
Why? The reading we got, did you really think it was going to be anything different? That's just me being nosy. I know families like, what is it y'all do this all the time? Let us commune with spirit and we will be with y'all shortly. Okay. Honey, the first card that comes is Four of Roses. Four of Roses, okay? I know I'm far away, but the card is showing respect. Respect is the card. Respect is the card coming with Four of Roses. Speaking of coming in a negative, first of all, speaking of protection. Okay, yeah, I heard a lot of spirits saying there's no protection there. Respect comes in a soak bowl. Speaking of, there's no respect there. And there's no respect at all. You are pinning up with shit, thinking that you are building your relationship, thinking you're strengthening whatever go and whoever you with. Even if this is an ex, this is still some shit. There's still some disrespectful shit that you are accepting. Okay, and that goes back to no respect for you. They say you have no respect for yourself. The amount of shit you've taken in a relationship just to call yourself a girlfriend, just to call yourself going through something with a spouse. They say you don't know nothing about going through things with a spouse. The shit that you're going through is not going through things with a spouse. It's disrespect. Know the difference. As women, we got to know the difference. We got to know the difference between a man that is trying and doing all that he can and actually needs a helping push. And we got to know when a man ain't shit, when he just blowing smoke up your tailpipe, when he's just full of shit. We have to be able to see that. That's something we need for ourselves, for our own safety. That ain't got nothing to do with being popular, being a bad bitch, being rich, being a witch. Ain't got none of that. That's just being a human being, period. The spirit of discernment is needed. It could be death or life. It could be life or death situations of why spirit of discernment is needed. And they're saying right now, there's no respect there. So whoever this motherfucker is, because this is how they're giving the messages, this is how they're signing, whoever this motherfucker is, you was a fool to still be dealing with him. Whether it's just talking on the phone, whether it's every now and then when a motherfucker need a favor. They say this relationship so motherfucking disrespectful.
So disrespectful, they calling her disrespectful to herself.
Okay, so you're hearing what I'm hearing.
Yeah,
I'm not making this up. I'm not just upset at somebody I ain't never met before in real life. Okay, thank you.
You gotta stop allowing the bullcrap because your ancestors are getting pissed off. That one needs an ancestral reading so she can hear from them.
Thank you. So y'all stop thinking Omitola Omitola gonna get you together. Motherfuckers, give more respect to your ancestors. Y'all love your ancestors so much. Put some respect on their name when they cussing your ass out. Your second card, yeah, that was just the first card. Your second card is illusion. I heard the B word. I'm trying to keep calm, y'all. I really and where's the
Miss Ma'am already, right?
yes? Where's the fan people when you need them? She's sitting here still ushering people in the pews. Can we pass out fans too? Ushers, Deacon Boy, thank you. Because it's some. I just want to ask you, Nicole, did you have some feisty, strong-mouthed women in your family? Did you have some women in your family that really told it like it is? They could really bless you out. See, some of y'all just been cussed out. Some of y'all ain't never been blessed out before. Being blessed out is a whole nother level, baby. Do you have some mothers in your family that can kind of get with you when it comes to that mouthpiece? Because they is tearing it up. It's like your whole reading gonna be beep, 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 beep. Like, ma'am, Okay, but they're tired of your what they call it, that pacifierness. They tired of that. You don't know how to get people foot from off your neck. You act like you too helpless.
She won't stand up for herself.
You won't stand up for yourself. You act like you can't speak up for yourself. You act like you can't tell somebody no. You can't act like you can't tell somebody your limits, your boundaries, your respect. Because they is tearing it up here and they're upset with you at the point of what you're allowing. This ain't got nothing to do with a sorry nigga. It's why are you allowing a sorry nigga to even be in your a company, to even know your name? You gotta understand what your name carries and what your name walk with. And as women, sometimes we don't understand our names carry the niggas we done been with. Sometimes you are what you done been through and accepted from a nigga in a relationship. That's how people treat you. They treat you off of what they seen you let another motherfucker treat you. But you want so much respect. You want so much respect from the world. You want people to respect you, but they see you in a relationship and not getting respected. They see what you will allow from someone you dating, and they see, oh, she really got respect for herself. You got to get this together so this won't be repeated in relationships, period. You got to be able to see bullshit, period, because they say it's illusion. I know I'm far away, y'all. I know. But this says illusion. It says that this is not what you think it is. This person is not even doing what they're saying. This person doesn't even do what they're saying, whoever this person is. I don't know if you're in a relationship or not. And it's sad that can't even figure out what if you're in a relationship or not. This is general. Yeah, and it's what you take, and they say for someone to be so young, you baby and mother these men. Get cut that out now. Wait till you don't enjoy life to become a sugar mama. We ain't finna put no salt on no sugar mamas. If you got it like that, if it ain't tricking if you got it. If you just really living that lifestyle, that's fine. But if you taking care of nigga and you still needing, you still without, you ain't moved further in life, don't choose the sugar mama stage right now. Don't mother no grown man. You're gonna need that energy to mother your own children. You don't want your patience to be on worn thin. You'll be tired by the time you get to your children because you don't use that energy up on grown ass men. Now, so a lot of y'all can take that message. You gotta stop mothering these men. If anything, mother yourself. That attention, those second chances, that unconditional love, that forgiveness that you give to these sorry ass Negroes, give it to yourself. Do you have any questions for this message?
Nicole, make a way that you get an ancestral reading in the inbox so that you can go ahead and get this to be personal so that you don't got your people fussing at you on live. When you get your ancestral reading, there'll be a boat that will be prescribed for you to help you out. Yeah, I mean, we're after. Ancestral, sir.
Yes, Bonnie. Those messages was hot. It's like I got chills running through my legs and fingers and back, but I'm hot and sweating at the same time. I do pray for the love family. We're gonna go ahead and move on to Mr. Tory Fleetwood's reading. I do pray Nicole G for booking. May it return to you 10 million fold. Mr. Tory Fleetwood, I believe, is the number one. I share you mocha. Okay, you just say them because I wanted to hear from the relationship that since he is married. Oh, hey, gonna talk about it anyway. Oh, hey, gonna talk about it anyway. If you look at too much, it's a problem. I'm a mathematician, we go solve it. I'm a new man, hallelujah. I'm a bad, I'm a good. Oh, relationship deck still speaking. Ooh, shit, I'ma just slide them over there. Oh, shout out to family on YouTube. Ashe, Ashe. Definitely, yes, because they're speaking on marriage. You may think you're single, but all those women that have your children, they're your wives in the heavens. They're still considered your wives. You're married through your lineage, your bloodline, your children sharing the same ancestors. That's why y'all gotta be careful who you have sex with, because sex is a form of marriage. For those out there got 10 cut buddies, well, you just a polygamist. Yeah, so you're looking to, get married and find your wife of your love, but those women will always be a part of your life because of your children. Papa Legby, sure. We come to you on behalf of Tory Fleetwood, Tory Fleetwood, Tory Fleetwood. We ask for great messages on behalf of Tory Fleetwood. Do not block us, do not trick us. Lay our messages with our blessings. Ashe, 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 Ashe. We was just talking about children. Great ancestors. We ask for great messages on behalf of Tori Fleetwood. Yemoja lodo omio. Oba oa lomi. Yani. Oba. Dala. Yepa. Yepa. We come to on behalf of Yemoja comes. What messages that just came in your last week? We ask for great messages on behalf of Tori Fleetwood. Olodamari, come to my laboratory for we ask for great messages. Sorry for Ashley. Alrighty. Powerful messages. I like these messages. Your first card on the fire element is coming, speaking on your out of balance, and it's speaking on the past. So you may be working on it now. You may have already gotten this message now, but they're speaking on this is what has already started a chain of events to help you understand why you're going through some of the other things. Is because your your temper, okay, your fire element, your passion was out of balance, meaning that you were not doing enough. You were not doing enough with your energy that fed your passions compared to just releasing energy. Do you see the difference? As a man, there's a time where you can't explain everything or you can't express everything, and it may just all come out at once when you're triggered. Okay, and at that point you're releasing. But what do you do to actually fuel your passion? Some of that energy that you use in releasing when you're upset or when you're frustrated or irritated can actually be energy using to drive a passion. People do that. Some people instead of being angry, instead of just getting into fights with people, they turn to dancing, they turn to drawing, to painting. Some of them became poets. Some of them became rappers. Okay, some of them started sculpting. They went to a clay pottery class and realized they have a sculpting gift. So they're saying that you have passions and you have true innate passions that you wish you had time for, or that you wish that you had more of, that you're not using. They're saying make time for that. Make time for that. So when it's time to release, you don't have so much to release, and you don't have to release only when you're upset, only when you've had enough, only when you've held it in as much as you can. To it's like a bottle. When you shake a bottle up and you open it, it explodes. Learn how to be water. You shake a bottle of water up, if you open the top, it will not explode. But a bottle of soda would. So they want you working with your passion. They want you to actually using your energy and fueling things that mean the world to you. Things that you would, if you could do something every day and not get paid for it, that's your passion. Do it. You will be blessed. That same thing that you wouldn't mind not getting paid for, the Most High will bless you for. The ancestors will bless you for doing it because that's your passion, aka your calling. People want to know, well, what's my calling? I'm not chosen. What is my purpose? But what do you like to do? Sometimes the answer is that easy. What is your passion? Focus on your passion so you can be in tune with your fire element. Okay? Because passion, sometimes people think they're being passionate and they're upset, and sometimes people think people are upset and they're being passionate. They're very similar energies. Okay? They're both part of the fire element. They both are under the umbrella of the fire element, but make sure that you are in balance, that you are in balance with your fire element. Also, you have a message from water, as you was just told to be like water in a bottle that's shaken up instead of soda. You have a message from water saying that you have some forces from the dark side and the light side that's kind of pulling you. Meaning, if you're in situations that you have to sit and really think and try to keep yourself from doing harm or doing something that will kind of, probably take you back on your journey, or doing something that may digress you instead of progress you. So they want you to actually get in tune with knowing how to work dark and light, yin and yang, understanding how both of those, light and dark, is the reflection, is the inversion of each other. Okay, light is dark inverted. Okay, dark is light inverted. They want you to understand how to invert your energies and stay in balance between light and dark, and not be pulled. Okay, not be torn in between decisions. And instead of knowing how to be neutral with things, like be in balance. Once again, coming in balance. There's some times where you might have to use some of your dark energy, but that's you don't just use it just because it's there. Okay, there's a time where you might have to get right with a motherfucker, and you really need to protect yourself. But that's not with everybody. Everybody doesn't need to feel that energy. And then when a motherfucker really need to feel that energy, you don't got it. You just as timid and scared. But everybody else you gave that energy to. So we need that dark and light energy balance. Okay? When it comes to your emotions, you know what to do with your forces, with your energies when you come to your emotions. Some of y'all are seeking your ancestors on people because of your emotion. And ancestors not gonna get involved with that shit. That's your emotion. Yeah, some of y'all be asking ancestors to do petty shit because you're upset. Stop that. And then your last card is saying that you need to be in a temple-like setting. Okay, you need to be in a temple-like setting. Whatever your occupation may be or home life may be, you need to be in an environment where it's very spiritual. Okay, environment where you are reminded of a tradition or a culture or a certain faith. Okay, so you can get your culture, your cultural spirit invoked. You're on your journey, you're on your spiritual journey, you're learning, but does that mean your environment reflects what you're learning? Does your environment, when you look around you, do you see an environment that reflects what you're reading, what you're learning on your spiritual journey, what you're taking in? It has to. It has to. What you're learning, it has to reflect in your environment. Your environment has to look like what you've learned. So they want you in a more temple-like state setting that's going to help remind you all of these things you're being told during readings, during things that you work when you're working with your spiritual self, when you're sitting in a temple-like setting, when you're living in a temple-like setting. You'll be reminded of other ways to use your energy. You'll be more grounded. Hashay, do you have any questions? They really want you working on when they understand you're studying and they understand you're learning, but on your spiritual journey, they want you working with magic. They actually want you working with elements. Whether it's you're gonna start getting into candle, if you're gonna get into reading, if you're gonna get into herbs, whatever it may be that you do when it comes to the esoteric cults. Well, you was just told that in your ancestry reading, were you not? Yeah, I don't know how many times they're gonna be told. So maybe if you would have booked a class, or if you would have stood outside in the yard and boxed for like 10 minutes, they probably wouldn't have came up in this reading. If you was already told that in the last reading, because I remember that coming up in your last reading. So maybe you would have went outside and just jogged, or play fought with a tree, hang some off a tree branch, and hit the bag on a tree. Maybe they would have saw you taking that message and actually it reflecting in your environment. You probably wouldn't have got that message this time. But they had to give it to you again because they feel like, okay, so maybe you trying to wait till you find a gym and get in there. Start now until you get back into the gym. Okay, get in the living room, move stuff out the way. We have to understand that yes, that's your altar, but what does your house look like? Is your altar the only spiritual thing around you, or do your whole house feel like a temple? That's why they said temple-like environment. They didn't say go set up more altars. They said temple-like environment. That means the environment that we're giving to our ancestors' altars, we got to know how to have for ourselves. The energy we want the ancestors' altars to have, the energy we want around the ancestors' altars, we got to know how to live like that. Even though your ancestors' altar is supposed to be clean, okay, your house is supposed to be clean. Even though you're giving them water, okay, you're supposed to be drinking water. If you're cooking them meals, then maybe the family need to eat cooked meals and not eat out every day. I'm sure y'all not just buying McDonald's and buying Wendy's to put on your ancestors' altars. I'm sure y'all really cooking, putting your energy and prayers in your food. Well, maybe the family needs that. So we want a temple-like environment. Make sure that your environment looks like you're on a spiritual journey. If your whole environment screams, I don't know what a spiritual journey is, but you got an ancestors altar up, how effective is your energy? Remember, you are an altar as well. We are made up of all the elements as well. So as we set up altars, we are walking, breathing, living altars as well. So they need you doing something besides releasing when you're upset. You're gonna have to just get into, get some bags, rake some leaves, do some hang up some bags of water on, trash bags of water. Get some tires, hang them up. If you didn't already know the boxing steps, that's not the only place you can box at is the ring. You know the energy, you know the teachings, you know the discipline that you was getting when you were boxing. So until you get back into the ring, until you get back into the gym, use those same principles in life. Period. Use what you learned in the boxing ring. Use what you learned as a boxer in life. I say, I say, you know what you was told. Work on the things that you were told. You're not being led wrong. These are things gonna help you. Sometimes it's not just $1 million gonna fix all my problems. It's not if you still got a horrible temper and you still breaking shit that you gotta keep paying for. So sometimes it's not money, it's just the only thing that's gonna fix our problems. All right, family. Is Miss Bree, is Queen Bree, is Miss Bree still watching?
Oshama that I love you, baby. Oshama that I'm always there for you, baby. Try to know, let that say, somebody, let them know, say, somebody, baby. Oh, la, when they come around, baby, always let them know, say, somebody.
So I guess Miss Queen Bree is not viewing right now. So that group reading will be the next live. If we don't go live tomorrow, family, we will be doing our best to go live Monday for Carpool Monday. I say family. So yes, for those who sent in donations, just out of the kindness of their heart, we put them towards group readings for family. And those that donated, I don't see them on, so we'll definitely move that group reading, that live group reading, to the next live. So stay tuned, family. Make sure that you are liking and following the page, so you will be notified every time we go live. Hit that bell, hit that notification bell, family. I share. Also, make sure that you're subscribing to our YouTube. Once we get to 1,000 subscribers, we will be hosting a live of all free readings all night. Ashe. All right, family. We love you all. And we thank you. And until next time, up there.